given out, but it's insignificant. Jo in the meanwhile trying to fight in. He's been forced to reload, and Spargo, who jumped up unheard into the jungle window, will be able to take him down. Now, with 2 grenades still available, there's a lot of things to do, but you're right. The T's are outnumbered, and not just because of the deaths they've had, but also because of their own choosing. Box is now in a 1 versus 5, and as ambitious on Uli. The same man to get a kill will be going down, but Spargo, the untouchable,
hold down the fort, peek out as the bomb gets tapped. Jo dropped, not making the jump. It's going to be Zorte on the trade, but now look at these rotations. Peku drive by with the MP9, and now Forrester can get nothing accomplished. He was supposed to siphon that rotation, but he was just a little too late.
And now he's left all on his lonesome. With 5 seconds left, he's got to save. That's such a rough spot.
As well, just how it shows the importance of the game plan here for KOVA. We'll have to look to see. Just if...
Nemiga. Oh, that's huge. Twixie taken down, and that leaves only the CT side player, and Spargo's next to fall. MDS to find that with just a P250, and Box has picked up the op. So, Forrester? We'll say absolutely not, and Piatola is left alone. And you're going to see the cost of buying up an AWP in the second round start to show. I was hoping that you'd go somewhere else with that, but hey. Now the question is, can MDS deliver? Oh, okay. While blind, Uli's taken down. MDS is cool as a cucumber. That's been refrigerated for a quote-unquote ideal map to play alongside maybe something like Dust 2. But we'll have to wait to see how exactly they materialize. Spargo flashed up, and one.
Very little reason to see players do that, sort of wiggling their mouse intently. You may not think that's a big deal. But instead, Nemiga are off to a hot start. And just because it's pistols doesn't mean they can't be threatening. Uli does go 1-for-1, but I think there should be too many more casualties. Wow. Finding this many kills on just standard issue pistols?
At least it's a pat on the back after a bad break. That's what it is.
Comes out ahead, almost finding the second as well in Piatola, but it's not going to be enough. They move and collapse on this A site where Peck is fighting for his life, and while he gets one, quickly traded.
And you have to rely so heavily on team play, but Piatola has come in from behind just to get it nice.
It's like Nemiga, Spirit, the likes of Forza, Gambit even, these sort of teams.
And dealing with anti-force spies and anti-ecos, and as I say, that Uli will get one. And Pico's position is perfect over here. If he's able to swing out and take down Jo, that's huge, but Jo's still... You're kind of predictable at times. So, it's always a big question mark about whether or not that actually pans out. Piatola will lose the AK-47 he'd recovered, but it seems like the CTs are more eager than not to actually keep going for more damage, rather than trying to save the...
Of course, they didn't win the pistol or the follow-up round, so... Now 5 exponentially out of place. KOVA though, double up setup. Pico and Spargo. Spargo the first to strike. Pico unable to get anything done on that drop from the underpass, and now Box.
Hold on Alexi B, he's gone all the way through, but can he find anything? This is so reminiscent of Alexi B and his plays, but in front of him, Bud. KOVA can't rotate back too quickly, and if they find a few kills, that would be huge. Uli, however, will not let that happen as he's carrying the baton and leads it done here beyond try and seek damages. Amen. Not for a connector push to come through, but Spargo's the one to step up and save the day with 2. Beautiful. He might be the one to pick up the baton and lead the race forward. Spargo's finished off 3 versus 2. Are they still going to go over towards the A bomb side? Piku peeks out, gets himself one, looking for more.
They have no idea he's here. Oh, that is perfect from Piatola. What a... KOVA will happily take that round. Piatola surviving on 1 HP. Opening duel goes his way.
Make sure that no one comes in from jungle, is that he's able to defend both jungle and connector, but the double peek seems to be inevitable. Piatola is taken down. MDS can move into connector directly. Zorde gets another one. That's Spargo to fall. MDS keeps so much pressure on the jungle player that Piku cannot have backup, and by the time he felt like he could go in, Uli's taken down, and Piku, he sees one, but who sees who? Oh, Piku! Definitely the one with eyes out as he's looking to poke someone. It's true, I agree. It's definitely something to look at, but there's also something to look at over here, and it's the fact that they're getting kills. Got some deagle shots as well. Chiming in, Uli! Maybe he doesn't need a rifle at all. He's got himself 3. Suddenly, it's dangerous. It's deadly. It's Uli, and he's got 4. Looking for more. The 5 on.
Covered alongside it. That's the best case scenario. okay start though. MDS on the double entry. Oh, hey. Oh, okay, pack it up. Send it back. Save the
So the hero AK right there. It's always nice to have. But yeah, at the end of it all, Uli just drop an AWP for Spargo, who can drop an M4 for Twixie. And I think especially on Piku, who could have had the extra utility, but we'll have to wait to see what the utility.
As Piku starts to hear this utility sale, I would be calling for his teammates to make their way over, but they're going to be significantly delayed. Zorte can move into Piku's hands. They don't clear him. They almost line up, and things don't get easier from here. A 1-on-2 for Twixie, and they're both half HP here for Nemiga.
Twixie is moving in, but from the side comes a terrorist player, and as he peeks...
Good job. KOVA in the right position. Zorte going to get the first kill, though. And, well, I don't think they're going to get too much from this. Yeah, getting gunned down. Of course, the weaponry not in favor of them. Spargo is doing actually a lot of damage from that position.
Yeah, so... I mean, this was as Twixie in terms of setup, but not really in terms of follow-through. Box, though, comes in and takes away Spargo. Beautiful entry, and he's looking for more. He's expecting the man inside the one-way. And as he's left with very little HP, Zorte's found another.
Port out initially, and then just trying to compensate in a rapid fashion that doesn't always work out. Still, a 2-on-5 that Twixie and Piku are going to try and make feasible. Twixie getting a lot of pressure towards the spawn.
Yumi, Cassidy, and Box is coming in with some good tags, but unfortunately, he's the one who's been bagged.
Don't know why you always introduce me as if I'm a WWE wrestler, but MDS from the top rope, 2 kills found. Zorte as well, chiming in, so things are looking good here for Nemiga. A nice early advantage coming into the pistols. Pietol, oh dear, taken down rather swiftly.
Cassidy, and Box is coming in with some good tags, but unfortunately, he's the one who's been bagged.
Don't know why you always introduce me as if I'm a WWE wrestler, but MDS from the top rope, 2 kills found. Zorte as well, chiming in, so things are looking good here for Nemiga. A nice early advantage coming into the pistols. Pietol, oh dear, taken down rather swiftly. Oh my god. I want to say like triple X rated. There's like a sort of deep dubstep. Like
comes in from behind, he's found a bit of a gap, but they're checking it. Even so, Zorte will fall. MDS playing from the angle where there was some success found by Deagle earlier, but Uli will find success again. So does Twixie, who's picked up the op and is picking up kills all over the place. Seems like that eco might just work out for them. Forrester jumps out into the open. Spargo's looking to put away the etiquette book for longer, but Twixie's taking down his teammate. Not his team.
Like the bot major would have probably been a good time for that, you know? Just pretend to be a robot.
But they had to get Sadicus. They had to get Sadicus instead of us, didn't they? What is Richard Lewis now?
Yeah, that guy's got too much character to be a robot.
Yeah.
Spawn, so not going to be able to contest too heavily. Twixie fully flashed up. Oh no, it is actually Zorte that strikes first. The M4 of Forrester as well, peeking out wide. This has gone so wrong for KOVA, and they're trying to rush.
Doesn't like it. Geo, though, gets himself one, and it's Zorte to pick up the second. Nemiga are in the perfect spot, and Spargo, he just can't find Geo. He smokes himself off, gives himself a bit of a one-way as well, but unfortunately, the other side, there's another Hopper who's been brought down. Spargo, however, is very lonely as Pietola has chosen to leave him. A 1-on-3 with 8 seconds on the clock. If he goes down after time, that would be a tragedy, and it looks like Shakespeare has pulled out his pen, but Spargo will swat it aside. Nervous encounters, and it is a DreamHack open. MDS, however, he had a chance to quickly trade a kill there. However, it is going to be Box to fall. Now MDS waits as Zorte will have found another. In the meanwhile, he's just closed in. He's trapped. He's looking to peek out, but Piku is the one to take him.
Because of potentially bringing this one over the line, a 2-on-4 certainly feasible. The smoke gonna be deployed. Jo finding one around the boxes. That was the planter.
Smoke's dissipated. Forrester comes in. He's got one. He knows where the second was. He just needs to peek out. Spargo's so low. He's got it. Uli now left alone. He's trying to come in from jungle, but he just has to save. He knows there isn't enough time with him.
Oh, that's a
big
chunky
boy.
nade. Piatola taken to low HP, but the rush down with the MAC-10 is good. That's a great response from KOVA, mitigating the damage, finding an advantage, but now they're bleeding out one by one. Piatola, an individual fight won, but again, traded out, still in equal numbers affair. Box trying to make it work with the scout, and oh, some tags found. Oh, the follow-up. It's actually Joe that bailed him out of that sticky situation, but now it's Spargo, a 1-on-3 with an M4, and maybe likely. I wouldn't put it past him, but the M4, surely not. He's found the first enforcer. Box, he's low HP as well, just trying to keep himself alive for as long as possible, but the Molotov could finish off the job. Burnt to a crisp. Box.
He's going to have to reveal himself sooner rather than later. Smoke goes off, and
that cannot be a reliant factor. He has been great, but Nemiga are likely to start. And Nemiga seem vulnerable, and KOVA are coming in with that confidence. It is great to see. Peku could even just find an ace on the anti-eco. That could always be nice as well.
That's just something to write home, tell your mum about, but it turns out that Forrester, indeed it is. Forrester, you've got to be punished for each other, really. And Forrester's found a kill through a smoke, to a flash, into a head. What is this? Box is now getting one. All over the place, things are somehow working out. Nemiga are 5 versus 3.
Made his way out towards the B-bomb side, and Forrester gets taken down. Find the flank.
But Twixie's had so much pressure taken away from him. He knows where they're coming in from, and the CTs have to be so careful, but Twixie's taken down. That's a boost coming in, and oh, the Molotov. 20 seconds. Molotov in his pocket. If he uses it for Van to get the quick kill, this is